chances, long-range effort here coming up from Thomas Vermaelen. But, Steve, you were talking about the fact that most of the first half seems to have been played in the Liverpool half.
Yes, it is. Possession-wise, most definitely. Arsenal have controlled, excuse me, most of it. But, you know, if this is not at Anfield, Liverpool against Arsenal, we'd be saying, and certainly I would be saying, this is very average. There's not many goal-scoring opportunities. There's no action that we can sort of get up off our feet and go, wow, you know? It's all a bit a cat and mouse at this stage.
Is that because the teams are sort of cancelling each other out at the moment?
Very much so. I think, you know, especially Liverpool, we spoke about, you know, how strong physically that midfield is. And the defence, you know, has played very, very compact. They haven't allowed Arsenal any space behind them. But Arsenal have made all the running.
Manuel Almunia flapping at that corner, so the jury is still very much out on him, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't see anything wrong in you know, you see Aga a little bit of a tussle, you see Joe Cole a bit of a tussle, but there's not that much in that, you know. So it's certainly Almunia, he does flap, and that's the problem position for Arsenal.
Let's talk about the wrong options possibly being taken by a player on his debut, wanting to make an impact.
And you know, this is where you separate the good players from the average players. You know what Jovanovic does there is very, very average. You know, even then, you know, you should be more composed. You know, hit the target minimum, never mind the options. So that was really very, very average.
And then in the last minute or so, a couple of great chances falling Liverpool's way, a goal line clearance. But first up, the shot from Glenn Johnson. Was this going in? I mean, Almunia had to do what he had to do.
No, it's for the cameras, that one. You know, it's gone over, but nevertheless, he's got fingertips to it. That's going in.
Yes, do explain to us, Shebby, the importance of keeping players on the post at set pieces.
That is the reason why. I mean, this is has got goal written all over it, but good defending, two postmen, save on the line. And again, I mean, there was a comparison of Liverpool's defending from set pieces. No more zonal, but man-to-man.
Guess what I'm going to ask you, Steve?
It's not a red card. It's not for me. It's a bit of a lunge, but I think it's an awkward challenge, you know. I don't think it's malicious. Certainly, I think it's a yellow card, and I don't know whether he's badly injured.